Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia, and this is the quick update from the Odessa front. Odessa, this is Moldova, this is badly drawn banana, Transnistria, and this is Odessa front. And particularly, we are talking about the situation at the Snake Island or Zemeny Island. So, previously, I've reported in the summary that the Ukrainians have launched shelling on the Snake Island, and so we have more information now after, because that was the latest information when I was doing the summary. So the attack was launched in the early morning, and then 4 a.m. in the morning, and they began missile strikes. So somehow the initial information was that the attempt to attack Russian facilities or perhaps equipments did not seem to work. And then the Russian Ministry of Defense actually made a statement. So, and which means that this actually is significant enough for the Russian Ministry of Defense actually to make a statement. So they reported on the June 20th around 5 a.m. So that contradicts the 4 a.m. around here. That Kiev regime, basically the Ukrainian forces, attempted to capture Snake Island again. So the attack of the operation is to launch massive air and artillery attacks on the Snake Island to kind of chase away the troops, and then capture it. So this air attack involved more than 15 UAVs, attack UAVs, and together with 2 Bayraktar TB2 UAVs. So that sounds weird. Do they have other UAVs that can attack as well? I'm not so sure actually. So, and then the Russian actually detected a Global Hawk RQ-4 of the US Air Force in high altitude near Snake Islands, which means that this attack is actually supported by the US Air Force. So these UAVs, Ukrainian UAVs, are actually supported by S-300 surface-to-air missiles near Tuzla and Ochakov. So Tuzla is where's Tuzla? That's a good question. I actually haven't went to find. Maybe it's Tuzli here, around here. And Ochakov is actually Ochakiv is actually here. So that's actually quite far. Perhaps it's actually to provide air cover. I think 300. Yeah, I mean S-300 is probably able to cover up quite a distance. So, and missile and artillery strikes were launched using Tushkar-U ballistic missiles, and as well as Uragan multiple launch rocket system, and as well as M777 155mm Hot Weasels from their combat positions to the west of Odessa and in Kubansky Island. So Odessa is here, so they're probably launching somewhere in all these positions. They could be also here if they are actually Tushkar-Us. I don't think Uragan can fire from there because it's a little far. This is like 130 kilometers. So Uragan will probably from the coast, I guess, around this region, maybe from here. I think yes, within this distance, I think MRIS are probably still able to do something about it. I'm not sure about where is Kubansky Island. This one I'm not familiar. If anyone know, you can actually guide me to that island. I'm actually not sure where it is. So for the M777s, they are actually positioned in Kubansky Island. So could it be all these locations here? No idea. So anyway, and then the Russians on the island, they actually have Pantsir, which is usually used to take down UAV. And then they have destroyed all these rockets and missiles that was launched. In fact, the air defense at the Snake Island is so strong, according to the Russians. So according to the Russians, I didn't say so. So 13 UAVs, 4 Tushkar-U missiles, and 21 rockets from the Uragan rocket launchers has been all shot down. So there is no destruction reaching Snake Island. So which is quite an achievement, which means the Russians have learned from their previous lesson to reinforce the island with severe air defense systems, very powerful air defense systems. And because because of this absolute destruction of all means of attack, the entire landing operation has been abandoned. So I believe the 155 probably still should be able to fire, but I'm not sure the exact position. If you go for 80 kilometers, I mean, I think it's possible. I think it's possible for 155 to actually fire from here somewhere. I'm not sure where. And because of the failure in the operation at the Snake Island here, they decided to hit a secondary target, which is actually some gas rig, something like oil rig, but actually to draw gas. The gas platforms is known as the Chernomorneftegas. So Chernomorneftegas. So anyway, the Ukrainian Air Force attacked these gas platforms, these gas rigs, and these gas rigs are 40 kilometers east of the Snake Island. So maybe this one should be a bit further. And as a result, there's a fire that occurred. So this is also reported by the Ministry of Defense of Russia. They also actually make a statement on this in the same post. They say that after convinced that the attempt to seize this Snake Island had failed, they actually attempted a totally new thing to attack Russian gas infrastructure facilities in the northwestern part of the Black Sea. So anti-ship missiles and Bayraktar TB2 UAV attacked BK1 and Krim-1 gas production platforms. So this caused intensive fire and causing this area to become an environmental disaster. So the Russians are really very unhappy about this, including pro-Russian analysts and sources, because they say that this is Ukraine attacking civilian targets. These are not military targets, and the people that are on the platforms are civilians. So they're very unhappy about that. So this attack of launching Onyx cruise missiles at shown. So the Russians actually reacted by shooting Onyx cruise missiles at the Skuni military airfields near Odessa, and they destroyed Bayraktar TB2 UAVs detected the hangars of this Bayraktar TB2. So it's actually here. This is the Skuni, and in fact the Russians also attacked the air base at Aksis. This is actually also part of this counter-offensive by the Russians to kind of so-called punish the Ukrainians for this offensive, and they use a Bastion coastal missile system, and they actually hit the airbase, and they have destroyed the control station for Bayraktar TB2 as well as 2 unmanned UAVs. That means 2 UAVs that was on the ground. So this is the Battle of Snake Island part, I don't know, part 2 or part 3. So and on top of that, separately, the Russians actually launched a missile strike. This probably might be a few days ago, or it might be more recent. They have attacked this naval base at Ochakiv, this Ochakiv city, and there is this major naval base here. You can see some of the Ukrainian vessels from the old satellite image. So this naval base was hit, and there is some very huge destruction to the infrastructure over there. This is separate from the Snake Island operation. That is totally separate thing. So this the quick update on the Odessa front. There will be no summary for today. Actually, the day is also ending soon anyway. Because there's actually no very significant updates for the rest of the fronts. So I will probably talk about this the summary maybe tomorrow, and I also want. Oh, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, maybe tomorrow. Maybe, maybe. And I also want to mention about this the strike at the officer, the generals. It's not 50 generals. It's 50 generals and officers. So stop doing, so don't be, of course, obviously that's not possible to have 50 generals all at the same place. It's 50 generals plus officers. So I just want to correct that, because I saw a lot of comments jumping to conclusion, and that's kind of very disturbing. So anyway, this is the quick update from the Odessa front, and I'll see you in the next update.